I'm told there's a co-program director, Amanda Malinga, correct? I'm told, Amanda just told me that she also has a law degree. And now she's doing her articles. You got your bursary when? She got her bursary 2017. So she's one of the beneficiaries of the Vincent Tshabalala Education Trust. Same like Vuyo, also a law degree. Kinkar everybody works a law. Rebatla the accountant, the engineers, I'm a lawyer maningi man. But well done, guys. We are proud of them, ne? We are proud of them. Vuyo, Amanda, and many others. Let me recognize amongst us the family of Comrade Vincent Tshabalala and friends, relatives, all our learners, alumni. Let's recognize the parents of beneficiaries of the trust. And last but not least, the teachers, principals, members of school governing bodies. We also recognize all of you. Comrades and friends, it is an honor and privilege to address you at this annual Bursary Award ceremony. This event allows us to appreciate and celebrate students and schools that have made exceptional achievements over the past academic year. For over 2 decades, as the program director has said, we are now more than 20 years old. This will be our 21st year. So for over 2 decades, the Vincent Tshabalala Education Trust has recognized and honored outstanding accomplishment in the LX community. And we did so in collaboration with other stakeholders and partners, including those who are in business, who continue to sponsor us, and many others, and we appreciate this partnership. We have been doing this for several years now in honor of the late Comrade Vincent Tshabalala, who fell in battle on the 9th of February 1985. Not far from here, just very close to where Minerva is now, or where the new college is. Comrade Louis has just told you who Comrade Vincent Tshabalala was. He was a student at Minerva. By the time he left the county to join Umkhonto Wesizwe, he was a student at Minerva. I was a student at Alexander High. Halala, Alexander High, halala. You look smaller than I was when I did matric. Uchorle kadle school very early. Halala Minerva, halala. Aw, ngathani jabulange Minerva. UVincent bafunda lapho. Halala Minerva, halala. Yabona ralukhile ezondlula ngoba nijabulanga. Halala realukhile, halala. Aha. Halala kwabhekulanga, halala. Halala. What's the other high school? No, Alex High I did. East Bank High. Halala, East Bank High, halala. Hi, Nisekhoneni. We want you to Do your best, all of you. So I was saying that Comrade Vincent fell in 1985 in a battle with the apartheid regime. So this means that 2025, we will be celebrating 40 years since, no, 20 years since his passing, 21 years, but he would have been 40 years now. Am I correct? 60 years. 60 years, yes. Program Director, a few years before the year South Africa won victory over the battle, this is when Comrade Vincent lost his life, and we want to continue to honor him. We honor him as our brother, as our comrade, and the college that was built there actually, as I said earlier, was built very close to where Comrade Vincent fell. So we are happy today that a college was built exactly in that area, deservedly so. This college, ladies and gentlemen, serves as a memory of Comrade Vincent's journey and as a beacon of hope for the Vincent of his generation. Vincent had a deep appreciation for education and a strong desire to see all young people acquire education of the highest possible standard. He believed that education is an equalizer. I think at some point when he was at Minerva, Comrade Vincent was also a head of the SRC, and also he joined COSAS and became the chairman of COSAS in Alexander. So he believed in education. So when he participated in those structures, was not to disrupt schooling, but rather to ensure that we get better education and encouraging other students to learn, and also did other programs like extra classes for other students, etc. So he was really passionate about schooling. I believe Vincent would have been very pleased with the class of 2024's performance, which made history in our education system with a record-breaking pass rate of 87.3%. Now, this is a record-breaking in the history of our country, but we want you, the class of 2025, to surpass that. You must go over this record. The continuous improvement in student performance year after year, particularly with Black communities, highlights the significant progress in our efforts to dismantle the structures and legacy of the apartheid education. Section 29.1A of the South African Constitution states the following: everyone has a right to a basic education, including adult basic education, close quotes. Compatriots, our theme for 2024 focus on reflecting on partnership and appreciating the collaboration of friends and comrades. Our program has been enabled by partnership and stakeholders, individuals, companies, and various foundations. I said earlier when I started that I appreciate the support of all of them. We would not have succeeded if it was not for the support of these partners. So we decided, let's extend our programs, work with these various partners. It is through the support and collaboration with our partners and sponsors, individual companies, that to date we have been able to award 601 bursaries. And I'm sure you're going to be interested in this one that I'm going to tell you now. 348 were females. Well, the boys are not doing very bad behind. 263. So the boys needs to catch up. Uyazi abafana phela banento eningi. Banento eningi, they are cool guys. You must stay with your books. Uzaba cool masolingana nathi. For now, you focus on your studies. So the boys must catch up. Now you'll recall that a few years ago, 2-3 years ago, we started to recognize grade 10s and 11s as well. We have been able to award prizes to 810 grade 10s and grade 11s. And we do this as a way of encouraging them to not only complete high school, but to strive for better results. In fact, I've noticed that many of the grade 12s that do well and go to university are some of the students that get awards when they're in grade 10 and 11. It's true, ne? Yeah. So it's a good program that we started, because then from grade 10, they start looking forward to be the best in grade 11. And in grade 11, they're looking to be the best in grade 12. And so it goes. So the grade 10s and 11s, we value all of you a lot, because it is you who are going to be the best students in grade 12. It's you. And you must better these results. There's no reason why the pass rate can't hit 100%. There's no way. So we are looking forward to you. Let me talk briefly about some of the things that the trust is doing. One of them is the Vincent Tshabalala Education Trust School Sports Festival. As I told you earlier, we do these programs with our partners. Now this one, the partnership is with two Alexander Soccer legends, Busiso Cosmos Zwane and Maimani Piri, and their foundations. And it has enabled us to stage a successful first school sport festival with 17 schools participating. This gave both boys and girls an opportunity to display their talents. It is befitting that Minerva, the school where Comrade Vincent Tshabalala was a learner, was the winner of the netball and boys soccer. East Bank High took home the bragging rights of being girls soccer champions. And of course, Alex High and Santans View High were the runners-up. Now, through this festival, various stakeholders were mobilized in the community that ensured its success, and all goods and services were procured from the community of Alex. We are grateful to the Alexander Northern Football Association for ensuring the credibility of the games by providing referees. Bashayeleni izandla. Remember, referee, people can cheat, uyabona? So ama-referee abhekile all the things that are happening there. So thank you very much to the Alexander Northern Football Association. The Alexander Basketball, which we have been supporting for more than 5 years now, continue to do us proud, clearing the slate in the tournaments it participates in. So since we started supporting them, the Alexander Basketball, they've been doing so well. And I'm sure you'll hear more about them. Wherever they are, they win the tournaments. Then there's another program. This is career guidance workshops. In partnership with the young black professionals from the public and private sector, we organize career workshops held over 3 weekends for all Alexander High Schools. They're focusing on grade 12 learners. The young professionals availed their time and expertise to share the journeys and guided the learners as they plan to embark on their next phase. So these are volunteers who are working with us on this. There is no greater gift than giving one's time and energy in service of others without expecting anything in return. Program director, yesterday I attended a function here in the north of Randburg. It was an opening of a Hindu community center where they are also going to build a temple, a big facility. How they got this right, because in 2019 when I was there, it was just a piece of land. They said, no, we work on with a group. Yes. So volunteers come and work and help to build these facilities. In fact, the guy who was a program director yesterday is actually the CEO of MTN. So you can see professionals and so on, but they volunteer their works. So thank you very much to those young professionals who are volunteering their time to prepare our learners for their next phase. Thank you to the more than 40 professionals who participated to share and guide more than 1,200 grade 12 of class of 2024. So I'm sure you're going to do well, class of 2024, because of those programs. Another program is the Leadership Development Program. The Leadership Development Program, facilitated in partnership with Upward Bound, has to date empowered 180 young leaders in all our Alex schools. This investment is aimed at nurturing the leadership potential of our young people. The program has brought on board more partners, including St. Stedians, Connect Hub, and more young professionals who mentor and support our learners. It also connects us with the African Youth Literature Institute, which introduced a program to promote poetry and reading in our schools. And Reading is very important because we know that people have been saying a lot of young people in our country cannot read for meaning. So that's why we're putting a lot of emphasis on reading in our schools. 2024 saw the Trust hosting its first breakfast seminar with leaders in the schools we support, focusing on the role of education in building sustainable communities and growing the economy. The guest speaker for these events was the Chancellor of the Vaal University of Technology, and other panelists also shared insights on their perspective of where we are as a country and the work that needs to be done going forward. Then on primary schools, 3 key partnerships were established in support of primary schools. The Nelson Mandela Foundation on making reading a fun, which involved 5 primary schools. Lumahawk has in 2024 benefited 6 out of 13 primary schools, which invest in the eye of our children. We know that many young kids have the problem of eyesight, but sometimes we don't notice parents at home. So there is a program to test young people so that we can see whether they need spectacles, etc. And to date, 5,908 children from the 6 Alexander primary schools have been screened, with 189 provided with glasses and 10 referred for further treatment to see what else they need. Friends of the Vincent Tshabalala Education Trust have also mobilized resources to provide dignity packs, that is toiletry and underwears for our children. To date, 3,000 children have benefited from this initiative. Program Director, we also do monthly cleanups of public spaces and support groceries to child and granny-headed families. We know there are families where you find that there's just a granny there, or you just find children, so the trust will then support them with groceries. And some of our beneficiaries do participate in those programs to take bursaries to those families. We express gratitude to our donors for their significant contribution. You are playing a crucial role in bridging the education gap by providing support to accessing quality education and growth opportunities, ensuring a brighter future for our children. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our learners' achievements today, we also recognize the necessity of collaborating to ensure that all future generations have access to high quality education. We must work together to create an education system that works for everyone and allows every learner to pursue their aspirations. We are firm believers that education empowers people to fulfill their highest potential and make meaningful contribution to society. A new report reveals that while South Africa's matriculation pass rate reached a historic 87.3%, the retention rate for students dropped to 64.5%, signaling serious concern about school dropout. So that's a big problem, school dropout. We need to address that. Therefore, as a community, we encourage you to work with us to address factors contributing to the alarming rate of school dropouts. We must work together to identify solutions to tackle teenage pregnancy, school, or rather alcohol and substance abuse in schools, and addiction into these substances. Okay, there are also financial difficulties that we must deal with, but peer pressure as well, academic obstacles, which remain predominant factors contributing to children prematurely leaving schools. So when we look at factors that contribute to dropouts, it includes a lot of that. Of course, there may be others who don't take their education seriously. We need to continue to encouraging them, especially we as families. Educating a child is a multifaceted process that should involve families, communities, and various support systems, in addition to teachers. So in other words, we must not rely only on teachers, on principals, but all of us as the community as a whole, we need to be involved. We must focus our collective effort on creating an education environment that effectively supports a child's learning development. Program directors, I commend the Alexander community for its contribution to keeping our children in school. As a community, we must persist in offering diverse educational opportunities to empower individuals with the knowledge and skills necessary for personal and professional advancement. We will not stray from Vincent Tshabalala's vision of providing financial aid to deserving students so that they can get the high quality education that would allow them to realize their full potential. That's what the trust is all about. We have to ensure that we continue to strive to help our children to access this quality education. As I conclude, program directors, I want to sincerely congratulate the students who are receiving recognitions for their outstanding performance today. This annual bursary award is not only a testament to your achievement, but also a symbol of our shared conviction that you have the potential to accomplish greater things in the future. Remember, you young people, you are the leaders of tomorrow, right? Remember, we were also young like you. So you at some point will become the leaders, whether in the industries, whether in local government, provincial government, whether in national government, you will become the leaders of this nation. And I'm sure one day we'll get a president from Alexander, right? From amongst you. Yeah. We need to have a president. President Batswang Sowe too, man. Akratole Alexander in future. I implore you to maintain your aspirations as you transition into the subsequent phase of your lives. Please set ambitious goals for yourselves and strive to achieve greater heights. So as you go to TVET colleges, universities, and so on, set ambitious projects. Even you who are in grade 10 and 11, you must say, when I go to grade 11, I want to be the best. When I go to grade 12, I want to be the best. You must always set greater ambitions in your life. Keep in mind that you have the intelligence, you have the talent, and the motivation to succeed in any endeavor that you choose. If you want to be an engineer and you work hard, you shall be an engineer. If you want to be a lawyer, you shall be a lawyer. If you want to be a teacher, you shall be a teacher, and so on and so on. So please work hard. We are proud of your hard work, all of you, the learners, and particularly the matriculants of 2024. We love and support all of you and want only the very best for you. When the trust support you is because we want the very best from you. Once more, program directors, congratulations to all the exceptional learners receiving these awards today. The program director has already said that we trying to push faster other commitments. We know there's a lot happening in our country at the moment. So there are a lot of activities we attended to, but we are proud to be here with you. And I'm sure you are waiting for that moment. Ne? The awards, the bursary. Why is he talking so much? Motivate. Yeah, motivate. But that time has now arrived. That time has now arrived. We are going to see who is who. Akere, thank you very much. I'm very proud of all of you.
Kwasuka lo. Isikhathi samapopa isiphelile manje. Isikhathi samapopa isizophela ngasekudala. I've been deployed to read this document and also assure you that the decision who becomes number 1, number 2, number 3, and whatever number is taken in consultation with the schools. The principals participate in the criteria, in the decision to say it is fair or not fair. So don't imagine ukuthi lama decision avela from Vincent Tshabalala. No. They come from the principals together with the trust, and also lama actuary, actuary. They are the ones who sit down and make sure that mathematically and scientifically these things are correct. So I'm just sharing this document, which is the performance of the class of 2024. 1,148 learners set for their matriculation examination. 967 passed, which is a total pass rate of 84.23. Bachelor passes, we had 454. AMA diploma, we had 291. Higher certificates, we had 170. The general performance of our learners and schools is encouraging, and the persistent challenges need our collective effort. Asuthi, we don't have issues, we've got them. But to pass us, siyapambili. There are few observations. The sustained performance by our girl learners is due to positive and targeted interventions in support for the girl child. Amantombazana ahamba phambili. Bashaya uswazi. And by the way, when we started the trust in 2004, the truth was the reverse. We had more boys than girls. Okay. Which means the programs that were put in place to support girls are working. And then our girls abahlale itoro baloku babhalu 4 pants bayafunda. We need to strengthen investment in creating opportunities and positive platforms for boy learners to be seen and heard more. Asibalahlanga abonkabi laba balapha phezulu. Asibalahlanga will attend to abonkabi so that they become part of the passing. Angithi. We are also noticing an increasing number of learners now taking maths, which is a positive development. Before I get into trouble, I'll also indicate or recognize the presence of our Premier, Panyaza Lusufi. He has not missed a single award ceremony since. Yeah, so Premier wethu uzaba khona khuluma la. Niyazela stadium angithi. We must attend in our numbers and be disciplined. Thank you, Premier. Welcome. In 2025, we are awarding prizes as follows. 40 grade 10 learners who achieved above 60%. 40 grade 11 learners who achieved above 65%. 51 grade 12 learners who achieved above 70. This is overall improvement in the performance of the Alexandra schools. Minerva Secondary School achieved a pass rate of 76.74, which is an improvement from the previous years of 68.6. Ala, Minerva, ala. East Bank High improved its performance to 81.52, up from 72.63 last year. Ala, East Bank, ala. The 3 best performing schools in 2024 and will be receiving big prizes as I indicated. Alexandra Secondary School with a total pass rate of 83.7, improvement from 72.2. The number of learners who wrote the matric exams were 240. The number of learners who passed was 201. Bachelor passes 97. Number of learners in the top 50 were 11. And in the top 100 were 22. My city top, whatever city top in the country. Gwapegilanga with a total pass rate of 86.4, up from 85.9. Inkalagata lezi ezirasayo nazizwa ngithi. Niyabazi bashaya uswazi. Niyabazi. The number of learners who wrote 309. The number of learners who passed 267. Bachelor passes 149. Number of learners in the top 50, 12, and in the top 100, 32. Realugile has a total pass rate of 89.77 from 69% in 2003. Kuyazakala kanjani? Ay. We need some investigation la. Ngeke usuke ku 60, uye ku 90. Ngeke. The number of learners who wrote 179. Number of learners who passed 155. Number of passes, bachelor passes 87. Number of learners in the top 59 and in the top 116. Number 3, 100,000 rand goes to Alexandra Secondary School. Ay, bonkabi rito lukisa, bonkabi bagasire pale. Thank you. Well done. Alexandra Secondary School. Number two. Mangiting pega ngapha ngiyababona. Mangiting pega la ngibaboni. Mangiting pega le ngiyababona. Number 2. The Lions of Judah. Wapegilanga. The prize of 150,000 rand. 150,000 rand. Wapegilanga. The Lions of Judah. 150,000 rand. Number one. The new champions of Alexandra. Never, Bobby. Number 1. Realugile. 200,000 rand. 200,000 rand. Well done, Realugile. Well done. Investigation. Well done. Well done. Abek. Ngicela kwabhekilang. Is Bang High, please come and fetch your books. Minerva Foot. Minerva High, please come and get your books as well. Ngicela niphuthume isikhathi asekho, isikhathi siyashaya. We'll move to the next part of our program. The books you are receiving were written by a learner from Alex, who was a beneficiary So yabona sesinama author futhi. Asithetanga ngama actuary. Is Bang High, please come forward and collect your gift. Is Bang High? Basabubuza. Hayi abasabi, Lion of Judah ungayenzi kanje. Okay, we're moving into the next part of the program. Thank you very much, Premier and DP.
Sanibonani. Igama lami Ayanda Malinga, born and bred in Alex and from Kapegilanga. But I'm so disappointed. What happened, guys? What happened? Anyway, I'm a soldier of Polymoya. We are coming back. Congratulations to Rialukhile High. I would like the principal to come back to give us a vote of thanks on behalf of the schools. Mr. Chosi, the man that made the things happen.
Thank you, program directors. I promise because of time constraints, I'm not going to be long. And I'm not going to give speech. But it takes a village to raise the child. Our mandate as teachers and school principals is the best learner performance. And secondly, our second mandate is to make sure that now we guide these learners towards responsible adulthood. I understand there are so many people that participated in making these events a success. But allow me, because of time, to just mention a few dignitaries. Let me start with the chairperson of the trust, the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, President Mashatile, together with all staff of the Vincent Tshabalala Education Trust. Thank you for doing a wonderful job, for recognizing excellency in Alex. Secondly, let me say thank you to the school principals as well as educators who made the time available throughout the year. They are there in the morning, they are there on Saturdays during the holidays, making sure that now there is good learner achievement. I also want to acknowledge the hard work done by the school governing bodies. We really want to say thank you very much for assisting, especially during the cross-nightings. And to the sponsors and donors, blessed is the hand that giveth. And learners themselves, you see hard work pays. You work very hard and now you are getting rewarded. And to all members of the community, thank you very much for participating in the education of these children. And before I conclude, it's very much difficult to speak in front of your supervisors. I want to say thank you, Bontate Moabi, our district officials, the acting district director, Mayor Irene Mashapa. Thank you very much for coming to grace the occasion. Said that, program director, thank you very much. I thank you.
Now we will begin with the order of the day. Am I grade 10 already? You ready, my grade 10? So I'll be calling Igama Nesbongo and the school. Please make your way as quickly as possible to the stage. And if I will call, you'll get your prize at your school. We are doing our awards with grade 10. Starting from the bottom to number 1. Yes, grade 10. Samalula Tulufelo kwa Pegilanga Secondary. Ramaloatsa Raisibe Priti Minerva. Upriti kuphi? Come this side. Shukane Chukufatso Eugenia, Relukile Secondary. Matebula Karabo Helexai. Matebula Karabo. Ageko. Maila Madiliwa Tokas kwa Pegilanga Secondary School. Kwa Pegilanga Nyashisa ne? Makele Lebukhang Relukile Secondary School. Jusha Sizipiwe Nokwanda kwa Pegilanga. Sinuko Mulisa Project Relukile. Mwepa Murakana Relukile Secondary. Matebula Haninzalo kwa Pegilanga. Mdluli Minenhle Elihle Minerva. Cindy Nompilo Nombulelo Alexai. Mpofu Nhlanhla Angel Minerva. Maubane Tisetso Khumulimo East Bank High. Mpofu Nhlanhla Angel for Minerva akekho. Oh, okay. Sipos Lebukhang Alexai. Siota ke Lebukile kwa Pegilanga Secondary. Moya kwanele Regina, re alogile.